Hi, my name is Stacy Jenkins. I am in my second year of PhD studies. I wanted to bring the attention to the American community, not just the African American community, but the American community. And I wanted to make sure that myself and my daughter and my generations that will come after me get credit for what I'm about to say. But it's really important what I'm about to say. And that has to do with reparations. Now, I know a lot of people who are not a part of the African American community, that are not foundational Black Americans, being that your parents and your grandparents and your grandparents before that and before that, and so on and so on and so on, as far as back as 500 years, were always enslaved in this country until 1865. But if you're appreciative of American history, like I am, you'll know that after 1865, slavery was just called something else, and it was called sharecropping. Now, sharecropping, under the guise and protection of unfair labor laws that were protected by Jim Crow, I want to label that as a different type of acknowledgement that when you look around in the South, you'll notice that, yeah, a lot of structures were burned down during the Civil War. But if you look again, take a second look, a lot of structures were able to receive a lot of rehabilitation money from the government. And a lot of that rehabilitation money from the government also helped to reestablish slavery by another name. So, of course, the industry was booming, textiles, and so who produced the most textiles in the United States? The South. Who were the number one contributors of the textile production? It was newly freed African Americans. Some weren't even free, because we know Juneteenth didn't happen until actually 1865, even though the Emancipation Proclamation technically occurred in 1864. So I want to title something that a lot of people have given a lot of pushback on in regards to reparations. Oh, well, that's been so long ago. I wasn't there. Well, you're in a direct connection to the second wave reparations, and that's after slavery. Even my mom, who was born in 1955, she worked as a child laborer in some of the fields, along with her brothers, sisters, along with a lot of the children in that community, and adults, mostly adults, that worked in these fields. A lot of their earnings that they made was never reported to Social Security. It was never reported to any type of federal agency to make sure that they got proper collection of Social Security. You have a lot of African American people that died in old age and almost below poverty levels, because they really were not funded the correct dollar amount for Social Security, because they had worked much longer than what Social Security had provided to them. So yeah, second wave reparations. It's a discussion. It actually is more than a discussion, but we'll start at a discussion. But second wave reparations is a direct correlation to the current generations, including myself, that exist now. Because on both of my sides, my grandparents and my great-grandparents and my grandparents before that were not allowed to go to fully funded public schools, even though they were taxpayers, even though they didn't have fair labor laws, because my paternal grandmother is actually the granddaughter of a slave. So it's not that far back. And I'm only 46. I'm about to be 47. It's not that far back. Second wave reparations.